Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a very special video that looks at potential MCU champions that could be entering Marvel Contest of Champions this year. If you saw Marvel Contest of Champions news on Wednesday, you'll know what I'm meaning by doing this video. If you didn't, well, okay, just watch that video, then come back to this one. But look, here's the thing. We're going to be going over champions that are coming in this year that more than likely will go in conjunction with upcoming films, which is going to be Shang Chi, The Eternals, and Spider-Man 3. Marvel Contest of Champions has always looked to tie in stuff with films because it's good advertising for them, and especially from a marketing perspective. And it's quite weird. Most champions rosters, or most players rosters, have champions that are movie themed. You got Captain America Infinity War, you got the Stark Spidey, Nick Fury to a sort of degree, but it's not really kind of like based on Samuel L. Jackson. We've also got the likes of Black Widow, Deadly Origin. We got Red Guardian. A lot more still could be named. There's a lot more that can again look like characters that are representative of like MCU in appearance. So Command will be looking for an opportunity to indeed cover these characters and make them into champions of the future. Let's kick off our little exploration when it comes to Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. There's a lot in that name. There's two things. First of all, Shang Chi, an amazing but very, very specific character which a lot of people wouldn't even know about. The Ten Rings. Well, we all know the association with Iron Man, and could there be something of a tie-in and maybe something to do with the Mandarin? Well, let's find out. Now let's begin our journey when it comes to Shang-Chi. Now let's face it, we are going to be getting Shang-Chi in game. When it comes to the Legend of the Ten Rings though, does it mean we could get the Mandarin? Could there be a tie-in to Iron Man? And definitely there is that tease there with the Ten Rings. Hey, that's got to come the Mandarin. But let's focus on the definites. Now, Shang-Chi, a lot of people may not know much about the character, and I didn't know much as well. But there is some really kind of weird things, like he used to possess at one point the power of the Phoenix. But now it gets me this kind of thinking that maybe Kabam have got something set up for Shang-Chi to be released in the month of September alongside a villain, but also have something that ties into Iron Fist. I'm not saying exactly, but it could be a month of Chi. September being the release of the film, but the idea that there's going to be a master of martial arts, but also a character that can master Chi. Similar way that Iron Fist, but it works and seems to make sense a little bit. Also, did you know that the Mandarin is going to be in that film? Yes, an actor is going to portray the Mandarin in the film Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. So, will it be a case that they'll do more of the comic book narrative, where it's more of a powerful character? Will they go down the route of the film representation, which again could be a possibility, especially with having those tie-in celebrity-based challenges, which we've all missed due to the fact of the world pandemic. But if you're looking for villains, it could be an option to see Razor Fist. Yes, if you didn't think it was ridiculous to have Taserface, we have now got the likes of Razor Fist. Yes, Razor Fists, because he's got like razors for fists. Anyway, I don't think we'll see this character, even though this is actually going to be in the film. So someone's going to get their arms chopped off and have it replaced with knives. But in a quite twist of things, there were some set release image photo leaks and also some Lego set leaks when it comes to a character called Death Dealer. Now again, there's not much known about this character. It's one of those kind of rare ones that it looks like the MCU is going to make more powerful than it is and create some kind of narrative that's going to be in the story of Shang-Chi. Now this Lego set image leaked online, and we all know what happens when Funko Pops, which released a lot of info when it comes to WandaVision and several other things as well, get you the stuff you maybe don't want to find out about. And maybe there's something to do with a dragon in the film, which I don't think that's going to be something that is going to be in Marvel Contest of Champions. But at least to give you an idea of what the outfit looks like right there for Shang-Chi. But also down at the bottom here, it's the reveal about Death Dealer. Now again, as I said, there are some stuff when it comes to this that does actually ring true with, again, set photos that we've seen of Death Dealer in a helicopter, which is this one here. Unfortunately, some people have made this out to be Ghostmaker, but that Lego set might be the thing that confirms it 100% that it is going to be that character. We don't know much about the story, but as I said, Death Dealer is probably going to be that character that's put in. So that's my pick for September, seeing Shang Chi and then a secondary character being Death Dealer based on this Lego image. The Eternals now. This is a very difficult one to go, I know which character it's going to be, because there are many characters in the Eternals, and especially we've learned all of that already. This image here, as well as subsequent images, have already revealed a lot when it comes to the actors, who they're portraying, and so many other things as well. And this is pretty exciting for most people, but which one of these is going to be in game is going to be a very difficult thing. And Kabam may even choose to roll out 4 champions over the space of 2 months, or at times they've even done like 3 champions over the space of like 1 month. That was a very rare time, and I think that was back when we had the Infinity War Marvel Avengers Endgame. I think it was around that time. It's either one of the two, like the year before, the year after, that I did that. But it's very rare to do 3 champions a month, especially when it comes to like very kind of big cinematic releases. But 2 a month, and especially this here. So I've gone for Gilgamesh, which every time I have to make sure that I say it right, because sometimes I want to say Gargamel. I'm thinking of Smurfs or something. But yeah, Gilgamesh. Now, this is a pretty stonking character. Now, Gilgamesh is tipped to be one of the most powerful, and especially over the spectrum of his power grid. And do bear in mind, this is a fan-made thing, so don't always go by this stuff. But he is indeed giving off these vibes that he could be incredibly powerful in this game. I think he stood up to Hulk in the past. Also, like, he's been working with the Avengers. He's done so many other things, and as well, like, you know, crashing at Hercules. And if he's got like a flatmate of Hercules, imagine that tie-in to be in game. I think that works really well for Kabam, especially if that's the case they're putting in this character. But also, I don't want to undermine the ideas that we could be seeing Makari. Makari is actually a pretty powerful character, and as well is a death character. So there could be some really kind of like cool additions based on powers and how she deals with certain situations. So that would be pretty amazing. But also Kingo, who I think would be an amazing character if it was put into MCOC, who's portrayed by the amazing Kumail Nanjiani. And that's the biggest problem. Like, Kabam have a lot of characters to pick. I can imagine they will be doing something for the Eternals, but at the same time they may decide to kind of, because of the conflicts with releasing stuff, they may opt for like more comic book orientated, which I hope they don't, because I think a lot of people will resonate with movie versions of the Eternals. But there's still like a whole load of actors to pick. I believe there's a Scottish actor at the end. I know him from something. And as well, the one on the far right, who again I've seen in some other stuff. I can't pinpoint. I think he was in Tolkien or something. Or loads of stuff. I think I've seen loads of things. Yes, and Salma Hayek and Angelina Jolie are in it as well. And other actors and actresses. And finally, let's talk about Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, with this, it is, again, a difficult process to go which characters I think are going to be put into the game. I think that we will not be seeing a new Spider-Man unless there is a dramatic change in suit, which again, I don't think is going to be the thing. But again, weirder things have happened. And I think there'll probably be a bit too many when it comes to like the game. So where do they go with this? More in the line of the villains. And even though you want to root for a good guy, because normally Kabam try and either do a good guy and a bad guy, I think it's going to be a case that we might get this time 2 bad guys. From some post-credit scenes, it could be a case Vulture will make a return back to this. If we're in the same universe, if we're in a multiverse, it may be very different. You still got Scorpion. That was teased in the film at the end of the post-credit scenes of some previous films. Same thing with a lot of people saying it could be Kraven the Hunter, because we're on a multiverse, we're in a multi-world, where the heck are we? And so many other things to consider as well. Are some characters, some enemies still alive? Will Venom make an appearance? Surely not. Surely will. There's lots. But I would say that it would be characters if there are new ones that they'll be added in. We still do not have Scorpion in game. We still don't have Lizard in game. We still don't have Kraven the Hunter, and so many more. I can name but a few, but there's so many Spider-Verse characters. There's even rumour of the return of Electro. Could even see a new variant and version of Electro being put into game to replace the old version. So a Jamie Foxx movie version being put in the game. But this definitely could be one of those years that we see finally a lot more of these movie-based characters being put into Marvel Contest of Champions. But now I pass this on to you watching this video in the comment section. Who do you think might be added this year from the various different films that are going to be released. Are you looking forward to movie versions? Have your say in the comment section down below. Thank you very much for watching this video. And please do make sure to keep up to date with all the content. Check out some stuff recently posted up there. And I'll see you all very soon. Have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye.